Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. In this verse of Ashtavakra Gita, Ashtavakra says, the self-realized soul, the wise man or woman, is thoughtless even when he or she is thinking, is senseless even when he or she has senses, is egoless even when he or she has ego, is devoid of intelligence even when he or she is very, very intelligent. Now, we will try to find out what the inner meaning of this verse is. We will take every quality step by step. A self realized soul is thoughtless even when he or she is thinking. This means that as long as whatever this person is thinking becomes crystallized into an idea or an opinion or an invention or discovery, etc., till that time the thoughts of this person are supposed to have no identity. Windows of Microsoft were just some dreams from Bill Gates and his friends till the thought became crystallized. Same is the case with Apple, Facebook, and Archimedes' principle of gravitation and other things. The Archimedes' principle that for every action there will be an opposite reaction was based on the theory that when mass is put into something, the amount of water or material that comes out is equal to the weight of that mass. This he discovered when he jumped into a bathtub and the water spilled out. But it was just a dream before he came up with this thought, which is applicable even today. Similarly, Microsoft and Windows were just dreams of one Bill Gates till he was able to crystallize them into something which today is considered to be priceless. Same is the case with Apple computers, HCL computers, and Facebook, which today is indispensable or proving to be indispensable. Once upon a time, the person who started Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, did not know how to put his ideas through. But when the time came, it became Facebook, and today it is a part of everyone's life. That is why it is said, thoughtless even though thinking. As long as a person is only thinking and is not able to come up with some crystallized idea, till then he or she is considered thoughtless. Similarly, senseless even though he or she has senses. There are five senses in every living entity. If that living entity is identifying with the mind body complex, his or her sight, hearing, smell, tongue, and taste and touch are having some meaning because they are enjoying what they are seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, or touching. But a person who is identifying with the soul, for such a person, his or her senses are there. He or she is using it, but yet, because of their permanent trance or dreamy nature, they don't remember or react to what they are seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling, or touching. They may see something blankly. They may hear something, but they are not listening. They may smell something, but they are not interested in the fragrance. They may taste something, they may eat food, but just as a matter of routine. They may touch somebody, but that person will feel that he or she is touching a corpse. That is the senselessness of a self realized person because he or she is abiding in the self and he or she is not interested in what is going on in this material world among other living entities and his or her own body mind complex. Hence, they will look like stone. Similarly, though they may be highly intelligent, they will look like fools. Swami Yogananda Paramahansa has gone on record saying that he was called the mad monk. Even Archimedes, such a brilliant person, when he ran around naked on the streets of Athens shouting Eureka, Eureka, people must have scoffed at him and laughed at him. There must have been a time when even Bill Gates was considered a geek and that this fellow was senseless and he was dreaming about some utopia. Same was the case with Mark Zuckerberg, Steve Jobs, and Elon Musk. There are places where the ordinary living entities identifying with the mind body complex talk about practicality because, according to them, practicality is conforming to the rules of this big bad material universe. If somebody does not conform to the rules, he or she is considered a mad person. Poets, painters, thinkers, creative persons, musicians, all these creative persons behave like insane characters not because they are insane. On the contrary, they are highly talented and intelligent, but they are behaving strangely because they are not able to crystallize their thoughts or their ideas or opinions. Once they are able to do that, the same persons who were called stupid before will be called the most brilliant person today by the same living entities who scoffed at him till yesterday. Similarly, a person is called egoless even though he or she has ego. The self realized souls consider ego as an extension of the self, the soul. They don't identify with the mind body complex. They identify with the soul. Here, ego, that is false ego of the mind body complex, is not present in a self realized soul because he or she has true ego as the soul. But the living entities who are a majority and are identifying with their mind body complex think that these fellows are not bothered about the mind body complex. They think that these self realized souls are egoless. Actually, it is not true. In reality, it is they who have the real ego. Identifying with the mind body complex is false ego. This is what Ashtavakra tries to tell us all. As a self realized soul, we have to be in nirvikalpa samadhi, thinking about God all the time and relying on either our real ego or the super ego, where a person identifies himself or herself as just an extension of God. Till we meet in my next video, it is good morning from TSV Raghavan.